Okay, so welcome back everyone. This is Pelicandude back again, and I'm playing a free-for-all of Planetary Annihilation and looks like a desirable start location. So, unless we're gonna check. Oh, that looks decent too. And some guy doesn't get the concept of a metal planet, I guess. B or A. We'll go A. Alright, so I'm ready to go here. So this is a metal planet. I think this is the first time I'll play multiplayer on a metal planet. Yeah, why are there metal spots? It's because the metal... I don't like it easier either. I think the point of the metal planet is eventually going to be the fact that we can make metal extractors anywhere. But right now it's an alpha, and so we still have normal metal spots just like any other planet, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. But whatever. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna go with a kind of simple start here. So where was I going? Oh yeah, simple start. Basically, in my opinion, the best start is just like to make an energy first, and then a metal extractor, then another energy. Actually, we're gonna go down here, make the metal extractor down here, and then I prefer vehicle plant first. And then preferably just spam cons, to be honest. Maybe not that many, but a lot. And then once that's done, we can just start expanding with our commander, tapping all these yummy metal spots. See, he says, I think the reason we haven't done that is because it's not exactly a priority. Yeah. A bit more important to get the game performing a bit better than getting the one particular planet up and running, at least in my opinion. So true that, sir. Kinda wish there was a friend feature on PA. I mean, maybe not for necessarily everyone, so to speak. You know, I'm not the kind of person that just goes ahead and friends like everyone I play a Steam game with, we'll say, but I don't know, there's certain players that I have encountered in my Planetary Annihilation exploits that I would kind of wish I could like add as some kind of friends list, you know, invite into games in the future, but excuse me, I'm sure that will come with time. But for right now, we're still in the alpha. So I've been thinking actually about that. So we're in the alpha, but we're 11 days away from beta launch now. It's the 15th of September as I record this. So hopefully, what's one of his engineers doing? Anyway, hopefully I'm planning on doing like a really intro to the basics of PA maybe for beta launch. And yeah, that should, I hope that would help anyone who's coming in by, you know, in the beta. I feel like that might be useful. I'd probably script it just because live commenting isn't exactly the best for organized thought, but definitely something I might be interested in doing. We'll see if that comes out. I suppose It depends on whether or not I keep making PA videos. This would be my second one. My second PA video. So, I'm going to throw up anti-air. Just 1 or 2 towers, just in case something starts trying to investigate my base. Got energy covered. I'm just going to keep making metal. Should expand. The question is, where do we want to expand to? So that we've got these kind of convenient trenches, but they're also kind of inconvenient at the same time. So we're just going to, probably just keep pushing out as much as we can. Make ants, because ants are pretty much useful for anything. And then after this, after we start spamming some ants, just so we have something to defend ourselves with, so should the enemy come knocking, should probably scout out and see, where's this guy going? I wish we had TA move queues like we hopefully will have eventually, but for now we do not have any queues to tell us what individual construction units are doing. We just see what is in total queued up. So what is this guy doing? I don't know. Hopefully he's doing something productive. And the commander, I believe, is stuck. Isn't that great? That happens every once in a while. So we'll start with some aircraft. I do like the aircraft in this game, specifically the bombers, mainly because, well, there's only like scouts, fighters, bombers, and construction aircrafts, and yet there are no gunships. There hopefully will be, but the bombers actually are pretty useful. I think the Tech 2 bombers are actually overrated. A lot of people say they're really good. I just think that the cost for performance ratio of the Tech 2 bombers, to be honest, is just kind of not worth it. You know, you're looking at, say, a bomber that is pretty much just as easy to get shot down, that does definitely more damage, but costs a heck of a lot more too, and takes more time to build, so not worth it to me. So yeah. I guess that con was just doing nothing, and I cannot build on that metal spot for some reason. Can I build on this one? I can. Okay. And why would this guy start making an advanced vehicle plant? Because it's something that I'm not good with. I need to work on getting to advanced tech more, because it is something that I just kind of forget about, and sometimes that comes back to bite me in the long run, and that's not fun. So let's see. We'll just have the bombers kind of circling there. Anyone who's played TA knows that a lot of the time you set the move queue on your factory to be like that. This patrol icon is interesting because it's like the same as the TA reclaim icon, which kind of confuses me, but whatever. Okay, so let's scout out the enemy. Oh, here's one. That was fast. So he doesn't have the biggest infrastructure so far, which is good, because I don't either. Patrol. Okay, so I'm gonna make some more vehicle plants, and then get more cons working on capping these. You really want to constantly be expanding. I don't know how to say that enough. It is pretty much just a must. Expand or die. Someone thinks something's interesting. Okay. I really need to get that mod. So I'm not sure what exactly we're going to do here. So what I'm planning on is this guy's probably our first priority for the moment. Just because he seems to be closest to us, though I should probably check that out just to make sure there's no one else in the immediate vicinity. There was someone who just scouted us. So hopefully he's not too close, because I kind of would like to have one guy close to us that we can just kind of focus on taking out, and then the other two, I would prefer it if they were a good distance away, just so I don't have to worry about them until much later on. And yeah, that would be very desirable. So I'm planning on probably tanking up on that first guy. As you can see, I have some land factories in place there that I'm planning on using to do a tank spam on him, and so hopefully that will get rid of him as far as opponents go. Part of me almost wishes I could wait to scout until we have orbital radars, because the orbital radar can basically just see half the planet at once, which makes it extremely convenient and don't have to go looking forever and ever, but it's not a luxury that I necessarily have. So should get some more energy. These guys were on energy. And this guy is done. That's nice. So get advanced fabrication bot. And in order to make sure that someone's not going to sneak up and kill my new advanced plant. Okay, things are blowing up. Oh, someone just got annihilated. And I wonder what that was from. I really am curious, because that was the AFK guy, I believe. So that probably... Oh, he's got a lot of turrets. We're gonna take those out with the bombers. Or we would take those out with the bombers if it wasn't for the fact that he has a lot of anti-aircraft turrets as well. So we're going to see what we can do here. So I could, in theory, get a con unit and make the longer ranged artillery. But I don't necessarily want to do that right now. I'm stalling on energy, which is unfortunate. That an advanced? Yes, it is. That's good to know. Okay, so let's get an advanced energy plant up. And I will stall through this, and that's okay. Actually, this team of cons should go and continue expanding. Get those resources. So there is something going on over there. Those tanks were stopped. I don't know how much they took with... Oh. So he's got a huge anti-aircraft battery there. So this is kind of generally just stinking. This guy, I don't know if he's turtling or what's up with him. Nukes just take a lot, so let's... If we built this artillery here, it would kind of hurt him, but a catapult would probably do a fine job of that. So that would be good. I like metal planets. Not really. At least they're not my favorite. That's me, I suppose. Any more advanced cons yet? No. Oh well. See, that guy's kind of annoying me, though. He's got so many defenses. Oh, and he's got catapults, too. Not exactly sure what to do about him. Okay, so we've got bombers, but not enough of them to deal with his amount of AA, which is exceptional, I suppose. Did we find any other bases? I suppose that's an important question to be asking. It does not appear that I'm seeing too many other bases, which is kind of unfortunate, because there's at least one out there, because the other guy got annihilated, but at least I know where this guy is. But we are within catapult range. Should probably make an energy storage, that might help. See, is this? Yeah, there's energy storage. So there we are, on radar. We see everyone. Let's kill these guys. We can probably pull it off. What have we got? Cons. We can do this. This is really kind of lame, to be honest. There. It's like, how many bombers does it take to kill some dumb turrets? Thankfully, I'm about to have a lot more bombers. If everything works out, at least. And this can be fighters. Because those are important too, somewhat. Haven't expanded as much as I'd like to this game, unfortunately. Okay, so we have broken through this line of defense. So this part of the base is ours. And his commander was here earlier, but he's apparently moved on, which is probably good for him. We got some bots coming in pretty fast. At least I think they're bots. We'll find out. Yep, they're bots. Okay, so now we know that he's got bots, apparently. So that's his strategy. And my strategy is bombarding the crap out of him. Which appears to be working. So, I don't know where his other base is. So he's got some kind of artillery installations. So he's got more forces back here. And he's got some big artillery. It's unfortunate. Just gonna keep cranking out bombers. I feel like I'm being a bad influence if anyone's watching this. Because bombers are... Commander sniping is kind of a lame way to win, I guess you could say, but it's a way that works. Did I see his commander at all? I don't think so. See, I kind of would like to find his commander and just take it out. That would be kind of nice. Do I have any scout planes left? I can send 2 fighters. And the music in this game is great. Something I should point out. It's still synth, I'm pretty sure. They haven't recorded the orchestral score yet. But that being said, it's pretty great music. So my tanks just get picked off before they can even do anything, which is kind of lame. So these guys have kind of broken through and we're picking off some mexes, which is kind of finally something, I suppose. Catapult, get that catapult order. Come on, we can get it. Yeah, we got a catapult. That's what I like to see. He's got some Tech 2 tanks rolling out. These need queuing. And this needs to start making advanced tanks. I wish I could tell, like, you know, select them and see the exact number of bombers I have selected, because that would be really useful in a lot of situations. I hope that while we're too busy fighting each other, the other guy doesn't just take over That's usually what happens in free-for-alls, is a couple of people get busy killing each other, and then there's somebody who gets ignored, and they end up winning. It's typically what seems to happen. There's no advanced air defense yet, which is okay. I find it a little interesting, though. Maybe we'll go for a nuke silo. We should definitely go for an anti-nuke, at least. But the problem is anti-nukes have such short range in this game that they're almost kind of useless. I think that they should effectively double the range of the anti-nuke. That would be really nice, because right now they're not very good at anything. So we're kind of spread out. This is a big planet, is an interesting thing to point out. The planets in this game are small, which is actually good, especially in free-for-all battle with only 4 people, or 3 people now, I suppose. We'll see if these old Tech 1 tanks can do anything against the newer forces. And we'll start to get out some advanced labs, I suppose. So we have a couple advanced power facilities, which are really nice. I mean, fusion reactors are important in TA. I'd go so far to say that advanced tech is almost nicer in this game. The day and night cycles are pretty fast. The sun seems a little smoother. I don't know, though. It's still jerky. I can't wait to have multi-planet play in the game, though. That'll be really great. And tanks are just getting annihilated, which we could kind of expect. I mean, Tech 1 tanks at this point in the game, the defenses are pretty powerful in this particular game, which I'm not sure if I like or not. We'll see. Pathfinding needs some improvement. We'll smoke this factory, I suppose. Or we might be able to, probably not. And Tech 2 tanks. That's what we want to see. It's draining a fair amount of our economy to have that many cons working on just that. And who told these guys they could stop expanding? Okay. You have a fair amount of bombers. Could always use more, though. So I'll make like a couple more plans. are expensive. We'll avoid making that for a little while. Well, I mean, we're still making it, but we're going to avoid rushing it. And thankfully we have a healthy amount of factories now. Healthy amount of bombers. And before that guy nukes me, because I have a feeling that's probably what he might have up his sleeve, should probably go over there and assassinate him. There you are. And that's what we like to see. So that would be the point of that. And the game apparently is frozen after that explosion. Great. Okay. Continuing on. We're hopefully going to get this over with. As you can see, we still have quite a few bombers in our possession. That nuke is kind of out of reach, I feel like. Where's the orbital launcher? Because that's kind of what we need right now, to be honest. Still have some bombers alive. We're going to use these to scout. Bombers and fighters, or whatever they are. Whatever was left after that explosion, we'll just use to see if we can find where our enemy went. Or where they are, I should say, because we never found that particular player. And odds are he is built up pretty big by now, because I mean, I'm not sure how he wouldn't be built up huge. At this point in the game, he should be absolutely massive. I mean, this particular force here is definitely not big enough to take him out, but you can at least find him. And more bombers. I always have more bombers. It's kind of my favorite strategy, even if it's a cheap one. So we're going to scout around the poles. So, if he was up in the north, I feel like we would have found him, because that's basically, on the northern hemisphere is where I was for the majority of the game. We should find some of his expansions, I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm making that orbital facility, so that'll hopefully pin down his location if we can't find it by conventional means, but it's like, seriously. It's just, yeah. I'm glad the game didn't crash when the giant commander explosion happened. That's always a plus. Where did he go? I hope he didn't go AFK, because it says his name is grayed out over here on the upper left corner. And oh, why would his commander be alone? Something doesn't seem quite right there. I don't get why his commander's alone. Where'd his base go? That seems very odd to me. Oh well, I would nuke him, but, you know. That bothers me, though. Why would he... Why on Earth, or on whatever planet we're on, that really just makes absolutely no sense. I mean, so I killed that guy, Will Rhineland, and now I suppose that's... Yeah. Okay. Well, this is kind of less entertaining now. I mean, maybe I can at least look for his base. So his commander's right around there. I don't get why... Like, where'd his base go? Like, did it get destroyed or something and his commander's fled? Why is he not... Whoa. There's something. Okay. So I guess that's kind of explains it, but his base should be a lot bigger. I mean, at this point in the game, yeah, I don't get it. I do not get it. Unless his base got destroyed and then he went over here and rebuilt and then he went AFK for some reason. Okay, so that's the last of his stuff. There's his commander. So there goes the nuke. It's kind of cool to watch from this angle, actually. We can watch it go around the planet. So, yes. That will be game. It's a shame everyone went AFK. Sorry, but whatever. Can't really control that. Interesting to point out, nukes do have range in this game. But there we go. He was just inside of it, and boom. So that is the end. So thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice day.